Today in Phoenix, a passenger dialed 911 on a sheriff's deputy during a stop with a deaf Lyft driver. A Tolleson student sues over a school officer's force, and a GOP candidate blames immigrants for housing costs as experts push back. I'm Dean Bark. Welcome to the City Report with Dean Bark in Phoenix. Let's open with the big one. In January 2026, a traffic stop in Santan Valley turned violent when a Pinal County Sheriff's deputy tackled and handcuffed Thomas Garrow, a deaf driver working for the ride-hailing company Lyft. The passenger in the car, Joanne Joshua, called 911 on the deputy, saying she feared what she was seeing. That's not a customer service survey, that's a crisis. Garrow could not hear the commands, and that communication gap escalated the stop. According to officials, the deputy is not under investigation. A persistent issue here is body camera footage. Pinal County's lack of video in incidents like this keeps the public in the dark and makes accountability harder. My take, in 2026, no body cam in a force incident is unacceptable. Let's cut to the chase. The standard should be clear footage or clear answers. Moving on. In Tolleson, Alejandro Vasquez Romero, a student at Tolleson Union High School, has filed a lawsuit over a 2024 incident where school resource officer Eric Hendricks used force that subsequent reviews found excessive. Hendricks was removed from the school, and Romero is seeking damages for medical costs and emotional trauma. The fallout has already changed how Tolleson uses school resource officers. The city's police have been pulled from those posts while policies are reconsidered. Time to dig into the details. The suit was filed in June 2026, nearly 2 years after the September 2024 altercation. Institutional shifts like these don't happen unless pressure meets policy. My view is straightforward. The force was clearly excessive, and accountability isn't optional if you want trust to return to campus hallways. Next up, politics meets the housing crunch. Jay Feely, a Republican candidate running in Arizona's Congressional District 1, which includes parts of the Phoenix-Scottsdale corridor, claimed in a GOP debate in June 2026 that undocumented immigrants are driving up housing costs. Experts say that's not what the data shows. Feely leaned on a Federal Reserve report, but economists point instead to construction slowdowns and years of ultra-low mortgage rates that juiced demand. Here's the latest scoop. Immigrants actually prop up supply. Roughly 34% of construction workers are immigrants, essential for building more homes. My take, blaming immigrants is a distraction. It's misleading and harmful, and it skips the hard work of permitting reform, workforce pipelines, and building faster where demand is hottest. Let's pivot to the next story. 2 Arizona pastors and a political action committee have filed a challenge in Maricopa County Superior Court against House Concurrent Resolution 2003, a GOP-backed ballot referral headed for November. HCR 2003 would bar trans girls from girls' sports and restrict access to female-designated restrooms. Critics say the title leaves out the bathroom provisions entirely. The lawsuit argues the measure violates the Arizona Constitution's single-subject rule and misleads voters. For context, Arizona passed a trans sports ban in 2022, but federal courts enjoined it, and a separate bathroom ban was vetoed by the governor. Well, that's one way to look at it. The courts will decide if this package is lawful, but my position is clear. Legislation that targets a vulnerable group should face the toughest scrutiny and, when it misleads or overreaches, be opposed. Last up, safety on our streets. A new analysis by AZ Law Now finds Indian School Road in West Phoenix is the deadliest corridor for pedestrians in Arizona, with 118 people killed between 2000 and 2024. Arizona is already one of the most dangerous states for people on foot, and Phoenix accounts for more than a quarter of statewide pedestrian deaths. A recent 7-vehicle crash tied to speeding injured a pedestrian and killed a driver, underscoring the risk. Here's something to chew on. Nearly 6 in 10 pedestrian deaths in Arizona happen in Maricopa County. About 72% occur mid-block, and more deaths happen under working street lights than on roads with no lights, suggesting behavior and street design matter more than bulbs alone. My take, urban planners and transportation leaders need to prioritize speed management, safer mid-block crossings, and roadway redesigns on corridors like Indian School. Looks like someone forgot the memo that people, not just cars, use our streets. There you have it. Thanks for spending a few minutes in Phoenix with the City Report with Dean Bark. Stay safe out there, and we'll do it again tomorrow.